Yo, what's up? Welcome to Monday Madness post-CromCon edition.
Yeah.
I am here with my boy Rich, the Richness. What's
up? What's up? Oh, man, what's up? I am jazzed for this show today, man. I really am.
It's good one. Gonna be a good one. Now.
Oh, yeah, it sure as hell is.
Yes. I just want to get right to it. I don't even, I don't even care. We had a great weekend. CromCon was awesome. All you people that watched, you guys rock. Everybody that participated, you guys know what's up. I don't even want to do all that. I did a thank you stream earlier today. You can find it on my YouTube channel, and you get all my appreciation and love there. We got Daphne.
Hey,
yes,
hello,
yes,
hello,
the queen, queen. The queen.
I only have to apologize for missing CromCon this month because I only had like a foot of water in my basement when you sent out the invites. So
that is okay because you are here for the post-con show. Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of still CromCon weekend,
right.
I mean, it started
a
Friday.
little bit.
It's kind of like a birthday weekend. It's like it just wherever the day falls, it's that entire time we're taking up.
Yeah,
that's
very
why
true.
I don't do any booking past CromCon, so that way people like you who missed out on CromCon can still get a spot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm happy to see you. I'm so glad to see that your project is kicking.
Well, it's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a project we love and everything. It only took like 18 campaigns to do it.
If you guys are not in the know, okay, I'm gonna put this here, and I want to
please do.
Oh,
please.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's Eagle Raven issue 3, but for everybody who missed out on the first 2 campaigns, it collects. You can also get hello, William.
Hey, William.
Yeah, you can also get issues 1, 2, and 3 plus the prequel story because I don't want anybody missing out on anything.
Good.
So if let's see here.
It's awesome.
So
I got the link in the chat.
Oh yeah. The links in the chat, and I'm about to share. Here we go. Yes. So as you can see, I got the coveted Project We Love label from Kickstarter.
Well deserved.
Thank you. I mean, even though it's like, my brain is saying, like, oh, it's just a bot that does that, random, but I'd like to think that, someone saw it and liked it there. So, and hope that everybody likes it too. So,
well, so far so good. You have in the span of maybe a few days, 76 backers. You've already, you hit your goal in what amounts to be maybe 24 hours, if that.
Yeah.
And forgive me. And I'm
better and better each
time. It does. It's rather intoxicating as the totals go up. It really, I have to admit, it is. And it's, to be honest, I mean, I've as a fan and as a professional and as a fan, I've followed your stuff from before, and I'm not surprised at these numbers at all.
Well, I guess somebody has to be.
I suppose, yes, but no, that this is let me ask you a question now. Obviously you've been doing this before, any type of crowdfunding or any kickstarting. Are there similarities when it comes to promotion or trying to acquire funds or trying to do something like this from the different times that you start from when you started up until now at this point?
Well, I mean, I do have to admit, Kickstarter made it a lot easier. That's for sure.
Yeah.
With the changeover in audiences at conventions that we've noticed, over the years, what we've found, it's been getting harder. I mean, at least where we are, it could be just us. I'm sure your mileage may vary. It's been getting a little tougher to sell independent comics. at conventions and whatnot. I mean, we've been seeing, you know, like people are more concerned about, you know, celebrity signatures and tchotchkes and whatnot. Hey, you know, and Kickstarter really made it, you know, and that's not even counting the nonsense with like Diamond and whatnot. For those who don't know, I mean, Tall Tales, my previous book has been essentially banned from the Diamond catalog, so it's not like I had an option there. So Kickstarter made it a lot easier to bypass.
Look, Daphne, if I was you, I would wear that. I know you do, but wear that like badge of honor.
Yeah, I know, banned from Diamond. You know? Yeah, right. I swear.
Man,
you know, the comic Diamond doesn't want you to read. You know, really. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe I should make that sticker. Tall Tales, the comic Diamond doesn't want you to read. Right?
Hail, hey, Daphne.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Dory.
So Kickstarter really made it easier for us to bypass a lot of that and to get books directly into the hands of people who want it. And to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for Kickstarter, I wouldn't even be doing Eagle Raven like this at all. Eagle Raven started as just like kind of like a hobby comic that I was just doing and posting online whenever I felt like it, you know, and it just finally got to a point where it's like, you know what, this is actually feasible. It's like, not only can I do this comic and put it out, but I could also do it in color, which like 10 years ago was unheard of.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so it's like a lot of things came together in the indie scene that really, really made this possible. And to see people over my numerous campaigns really, really come together and show me that, yeah, we still want your stuff and we want your stuff is just, yeah, it's like you said, it's intoxicating. It's like, wow, you know, it's like, I'm not just, you know, doing this stuff just for me. Although technically that's kind of my mindset with all this. Like I do all this work for an audience of one, but it's a lot more fun to share it.
It is. No, it really is.
Yeah.
It's wonderful when you take what you've worked on and what you create and you find out that there are people who love it so much more than what you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
You know? And it's that's
special for you, Daphne.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
When I met Varian and Randy and everybody up there at Grand Rapids Comic Con, I got one of
the soapbox.
I got a Zim soapbox, right? But I needed two because I had to have a Daphne soapbox.
Oh, there you go.
Let them have it, baby.
Yeah. I know. I really gotta get back into the flow of things, into the rhythm of things. Because, like I said, this month, I mean, I really need to speak to September's manager. I really do. You know, it's like it's been a rough one, and it's like I'm still dealing with the. You know, with like the flooding happened like 2 weeks ago, and I'm still like probably not even more, a little bit more than that, and I'm still dealing with, you know, the
water damages
and all that. You know, I mean, it's crazy. And then it's like they're talking about that this might be an annual thing, and I'm like going, oh, F that. You know, it's like now it's just talking to plumbers and stuff and trying to get things, you know, shored up and.
This is in New York, right?
This is in New York, yeah.
It is I remember Sandy, obviously, and I remember Sandy was incredible because it was before I moved back up there, and it was so bad in downtown Manhattan. You can get some scuba gear, and walk into the one train station and swim.
You could do that.
It was completely submerged.
Even my train station at the corner was like, you just look in and it's like a swimming pool. So it's like, okay, well, I guess we're not going anywhere. And
that's insane.
Sandy. But I mean, what happened here 3 weeks ago was unheard of.
Well, what happened?
Because it's like, it wasn't you see, the funny thing, where I live is the highest point in Queens. We're nowhere near the water.
Oh,
we're not even in an evacuation zone. That's how far from the water we are.
Okay,
what
cool.
happened was that the sewer drains got overwhelmed, and everything backed up into everybody's houses. It was an infrastructure problem.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and no, really, like 30 people died and stuff. They literally drowned in their own apartments.
Oh my God.
Because basement apartments are popular here.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And it's just like it was just crazy. There were people who ended up with 9 feet of water in their apartments. I mean, and here I am complaining about a foot, and it's like, I got off easy comparatively, So yeah, and it's like, again, we were like at the end of another campaign too, so we almost lost out on closing out another camp on our Tall Tales campaign, because it's like, oh, hold on, it's like we're busy, dumping water out of our basement. Well, by the way, we have a campaign. Oh, and by the way, and just so everybody knows, if you did back that Tall Tales campaign, so you should have gotten your surveys, because of everything, JD had actually forgotten to send out the surveys. So you should have gotten your surveys yesterday. Oops. So, but we do have the books in. And we're in the process of packing them right now. So, it's like, so we do have the trades in.
There they are.
Volume 1 and 2. So we're packing them right now. So so make sure to fill out your surveys, and we are going to start sending them out this week. So,
excellent.
So so it's like, the flood can only slow us down, not completely stop us.
Oh my God, that's just horrible.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that, because it's been theorized like that for quite some time, that it's just ripe for being flooded.
Right. Yeah, you would think, yeah, exactly. It's like you would think, but it's like, we would say, oh, it's like, the area that we were in, this was not supposed to happen, but it's like,
No,
weren't
it
we
isn't.
in for a surprise? Now every time I see, like a flash flood warning, my eye starts to twitch.
Yeah.
But I keep trying to remember that it's like that what happened was unusual. We literally had a hurricane on top of us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
insane. It was that is worse than what Sandy was. Sandy was a tropical storm by the time it hit.
Right, exactly. But it still did a lot of damage. I mean, it's like there was a lot. I mean, it's like you had to be more like literally by the water and closer to the Hamptons and whatnot, where people literally like lost entire neighborhoods, disappeared because of Sandy. So it's like, I don't want to belittle what happened, because the aftermath of Sandy was kind of weird. I mean, it's like they say that there's, we'll get to comics. I swear, we'll get to discussion to comics in a minute. But it's like, they say that we're only like 3 meals away from total chaos.
Yeah.
And it's like after Sandy, it's like that was no joke. Except, we were kind of like, it's like walking to the corner away from total chaos, because that's where I learned nobody likes walking.
Yeah,
and they would rather fist fight their way onto a bus that's 40 people deep than walk over a bridge that'll take 20 minutes. I mean, it was just, it was just crazy. It was just crazy.
I can't imagine that, honestly. It's just. Oh wow, my screen is frozen a little bit. And it's not a big deal as long as I can hear everybody.
Hey.
So where is now this is 3 out of 15. How many again, please?
Oh yeah, so this is Eagle Raven Air the First Unicorn. This is issue 3 out of 15 issues.
Okay, it is
I'm
15,
7.
okay.
Yes, I'm 7 issues deep right now.
Excellent.
So I just literally put this together, the schedule for next year. So if you're looking at this campaign for the first time and you're like going, oh, is this going to disappear after the third, after this is done and whatnot? And I go, absolutely not. Let me scroll down here for you.
Yeah.
Just to show you that So these are some of the upcoming covers, upcoming issues. So we're at issue 3 right now. So I already completed. I'm 4 pages away from completely finishing issue 4. Wow. Issue 5 is lettered. I just have to send it to the flatter to get done.
That's incredible.
Right, and issue 6 and issue 7, they're laid out, so I have to so I just I just have to like pencil and ink them. But these are already on the schedule for next year along with the trade. Excellent. So, and the thing is too is that issue 3 is also complete. I have my rough color proof right here. All the pages are done. This entire book is done. Usually what I do before a campaign is I get the physical proof done so that, I actually have an issue to show. But I'm so ahead right now that I'm going to finish issue 4 so that I can get the proof for issue 3, issue 4, and the volume 1 trade paperback. Wow. So
that's crazy.
So that way I absolutely can guarantee that these books will ship when you see the campaigns.
That's incredible. All that you're doing essentially by yourself. That's remarkable.
Yeah, I do pretty much everything on this except for the flatting. There came a point where I had to finally break down and outsource that. Worth every penny though. Because really it's like when you're doing a project of this size, I mean, there comes a point where you really have to understand where your shortcomings are and really overcome them in order to get a project finished.
Agreed.
And in this case, it was the flatting. For some reason, the flatting is like the most tedious part of this process. I actually enjoy lettering, the shading, I like doing that stuff, but flatting was like, when I was doing the last issue 2, I was like, oh, I have to do something about this because I just can't. Oh, but also the thing too. So like, not only am I ahead on these campaigns. So again, if you're not familiar with the campaign, the other thing or the book, and you're still kind of like, oh, I don't know, I've never heard of it. You can also download a 16-page sampler of the first issue. So it's like, so this is probably, I'm pretty sure other Kickstarters have done this, but I like to say, it's like, look, this is a Kickstarter that actually gives you something for free for a change.
That's crazy. That's an incredible deal. That's really good.
Yeah, so you can download the first the sampler of the first issue, so you can get that, so you can get like an idea as to where this is going. I mean, if you really wanted to really catch up on it, you can head over to my website. Oh yes, there you go. Yeah, because Pops is also an avid collector too. So look at that sexy beast.
Styling, profiling. Look at that one. Yeah. My God.
So yes, you can also go to egoworks.com, EGOWORKS, where I have the original version of the first 5 issues online for free. It's in black and white. It's the original iteration of it, because when I started to put together the comics, I started, like really remastering the work. Like I redid the lettering, tweaked the story, kind of, worked the artwork a bit, so that there was, so even though it's older artwork, I didn't want the transition between issues to be too jarring. So I went in to make sure that the artwork was more consistent without having to redo entire issues.
Very good.
Because I wanted to respect the person, the artist that I was. Thank you. The artist that I was back then, but I still understood that, I needed to tweak a couple of things to make sure that audiences seeing it for the first time now don't get too confused. So hello. So so also the thing is too, with this campaign, I was originally supposed to have a limited edition set, which was going to be the hollow covers of the first 3 issues, along with a limited edition with an exclusive to this campaign, a metal bookmark and a metal trading card. But my Kickstarter kind of glitched out, and I had to change it. So instead of being only available for 24 hours, this set, which I only have 24 of, it's available for the entire campaign or until all 24 sets run out. So are sold pretty much. So the little glitch ended up everybody's to everybody's benefit. So if you like, so if you're the type that likes, like, special, covers and variants, and you like little exclusive little things, this is the campaign for you, because I got that.
Sure. You're selling points that I like. Go ahead,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You first. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt at the end or anything.
Oh,
but,
no. I mean, it's like, so it's like that was just the thing. So it's like, so if you're interested in variants, like I said, for everything in this campaign, I want everybody to have access to everything. So if you missed out on the previous campaigns, all the issues are available here in catch-up tiers. So you're not missing anything. It's
Excellent.
like none of the previous issues are like limited edition on its own. It's just like, no, I worked too hard on this story for you to miss important details. So there's always a catch-up level for everybody.
I can't imagine how much you've put into this. I mean, you already have. I mean, do you have everything plotted out for the entire run for the 50?
Yes,
that's incredible.
Yes, the entire story arc is done. All it's like all I'm doing now is just laying out, the individual issues. But pretty much like all I'm doing is just working through it, so that I just finished the 15 issues. It's like it's like this is not something that I'm working on as I'm going along. It's like, no, the story is done, the story arc is done. In fact, it's so done, I'm already working on not sequels as much as they're just continuations.
Spin-offs?
Yeah, spin-offs would be better. Yeah. So it's like I'm already working on those, like putting together those things. So
somebody heard me.
Yeah.
The previous stream. I remember. I tell people all the time, I'm a never-ending story kind of guy.
Yeah. I remember
Even
you
if the
saying
main characters are done or whatever, you're played out, you want to do something else, spin off some of them lesser characters and tell us what they were about.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep us in your world.
Yeah.
Keep us in your world, because you might decide you want to go back there on a main event someday.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, I actually, it's like just to keep everything organized, I had put together like hypothetical Kickstarters for like all the book ideas that I have, because like probably like everything after this is all going to be like graphic novels as opposed to individual issues, because there's just like so much in my head, and I don't want to take like 30 years to put out everything. So and the amount of Kickstarters I would have to do, I mean, it's like I almost had a panic attack with the amount of Kickstarters. It's like, I might, it's like, I don't know if I'll be able, it's like, I'm going to have to do something here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going a little too, scattershot right now, but it's like this main storyline, Heir of the First Unicorn, 15 issues. And like I said, next year is already 2022 is already scheduled out for the books. So this is not the first time you're going to see me, nor it's going to be the last time you're going to see me.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, because we need to see everything play out for all that you're
exactly,
doing.
Yeah.
Everything.
I was also going to say, I need you to keep doing that, where you keep making sure people can get caught up. Yeah. I'm probably going to miss this one. I'm on a number one.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm trying to get up as many number ones as I can, so that I have of all the different ones that I'm interested in.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going backwards, and I'm trying to start.
Right. Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. Because like I said, it's I work too hard for people to miss issues. So it's like, so you're either going to get catch-up tiers, on future campaigns, or you're going to get trade paperbacks, but either way, you will get the whole story, so you're not missing out. And like I said, if you like variant covers, this is the campaign for it, because it's like for all my campaigns so far for individual issues, I have like 4 types of variant covers. I have the Virgin cover, which is really popular because you get to see the artwork without the logo stuff on it. You also get there's a silver edition that I think is up there with the hollow foil as being my favorite, because it's the line art on silver foil, and it's just beautiful to look at. I just love it so much. And then I have the hollow foil, which, like I said, it's shiny. What can I say? It's like everybody loves the shiny. Right. And then, of course, I also have sketch covers, so that, if you're into collecting original artwork, but you also want the comic too, you can also collect sketch covers featuring original artwork that I do on the covers. And just like with the catch-up level, if you're like a hardcore collector and you love variants, I have sets that collect all the variants for you. And if you really want to catch up on everything, I have collections of everything. So it's like it has all the individual issues, all the variant covers, all the sketch covers, so nobody misses out on anything. So if you're a reader and you just want to catch up on the books, I got you. If you're a collector and you don't want to miss out on all the variants, I got you. So that's and then it's like I have some add-ons. I had these are actually sold out. They were limited edition proofs that I did before. Oh, okay. I'm getting overwhelmed by all the editions. Are all the editions available in the trade paperback? Well, the entire story. Well, the first 4 issues in the upcoming trade paperback, that's what's going to be in the trade. It is going to be the 4 issues. So you're going to get the story in the trade. If you're the type that prefers a trade and not to collect individual issues, that's coming up to next year. So, but just to tell everybody, when that trade paperback comes out, I'm discontinuing the individual issues for issues 1 through 4. So if you really want to get, so you have like one more campaign after this to be able to collect all the individual issues before the trade comes out. So that's what I
mean. I got to get caught up on. I got to make sure. You know me. I want the floppies. I don't.
Right? Yeah. No. I have a friend who's like, he's a stickler for floppies too. So the stretch goals that I'm working through, which we just unlocked the first one, is the first trading card set. So I have a 9-card trading card set featuring all of the main characters. We just unlocked the first 3 cards, and we're on our way to unlocking the second one. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to this being my first 5K solo campaign, which at 5K just unlocks everything. So it just makes it easy for me. It's like, you know what? Hey, get me to 5K. It unlocks everything. Everybody gets all the goodies and we're all happy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful.
Yeah. And then it's like the last stretch goal is at the 5,000 is a sticker to go with all the trading cards.
Excellent.
But so far we have oh, look at that. It jumped up. Thank you so much. There you go. Right. That's why I come here. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So we have 22 days to go to reach the 5K goal. Like I said, just make it easy. Just unlock everything. And and I am just absolutely thrilled at how this is going so far.
Wow, there we are.
Like I said, it only took 30 years and a pandemic, for me to get to this point. So And I'm just glad that, and also the things too, I want to thank all my regulars who have stuck with me from campaign 1. And I want to thank all the new people who are jumping on. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, no, for real. This is when people talk about a passion project, this is my passion project.
Excellent.
It's like I've been nurturing this baby for the longest time, and it's time to finally kick it out into the world, and I'm just really happy that everyone is enjoying it. And like I said, thank you to all the new people who are jumping on this campaign. I really do see you, and I really do hope you enjoy what you're getting, because like I said, we got 15 issues to get through.
It will be worth the wait. It will be worth the wait.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
You are very welcome. Oh, man. Whew, that was a lot. Listening to you was like a masterclass in what to do.
Oh, well.
To be honest with you. Yeah. Well, a friend of mine commented to me privately, and she said under no uncertain terms, she knows her shit.
Well, hey, I mean, it's like, I just
don't get one of these if you don't know
exactly.
your shit, man.
That's right. Really. I know.
You don't know your shit.
Yeah. Those were her direct words to me. It's like, wow, she knows her shit, and I'm like, yeah, she does.
It's like, look, I mean, I've been doing this since 1992. I kind of think I know what I'm talking about.
It's You really can. I mean, just from the wealth of knowledge you have, you really can. You can have your own learning annex if they still have it in New York City.
Oh my God, yeah, I haven't heard of those in a while. Yeah, I know. Those used to be like really iconic for a bit.
Do they still have them there at all? Did they just stop?
I have no idea. Oh. After the show, I'm gonna have to look that up, because
it's like, the same thing with me. As soon as I finish with this, I
haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah. It's like they used to, it's like, for people who don't know, like the learning annex was like this thing in the city where it's like you can get you can go to all sorts of different classes.
I know, and there would be people of
paid, and
well, there was a lot of people of great notoriety who actually, like there were, people who actually were known for doing, I mean, actors, writers, and all that. And it's just like, you can pay $100 to hang out and talk with Sylvester Stallone for an hour.
Right.
It's like, really?
As someone who's currently finalizing her passion project, I want to ask Daphne, is it extra scary to publish and a campaign something classified as that? It is actually, because it's like, because it is, being a passion project is something so absolutely personal, and the last thing you want to hear is someone calling your baby ugly. So So yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking, but like I said, there comes a point where it's like, it's like, we do these for ourselves, but at the same time, we want to share it with people. So it's like, put it out there, ignore the people who are going to call your baby ugly, and just worry about the people who love the way your baby looks.
Yeah. That's very true.
That's pretty much all you can do, really, because it's like on my first campaign, the first issue of Eagle Raven, it's like, I mean, man, it took me forever to just make $500. It's like that was like my minimum goal, and it's like, and it took a while. It was a slog just to make that. Now it's like, I just made $1,500 in my first, in the first couple of hours. No biggie. It's like,
what is super cool about today?
What
is super cool about today?
I mean, this show right now, we're going from this campaign, which is obviously run by somebody who knows what they're doing. Okay. And we're going right into another campaign, which is another very well put together, very well thought out, very successful campaign. And it's like, I got a couple of rock stars out here today. It's I mean, look, you got 22 days left. You got 77 backers.
Yeah.
And you remember last time, right?
It was, well, I mean, it's like, Which part of last time? I mean, it's like...
I mean, there was when you hit the low, we went right to finding ways to eliminate.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
no, for real. I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, it's like, look, honestly, it's like it's like you when we opened up the campaign. I mean, it's like you really rallied the troops to get me, over. Like get me to break my opening day record, So it's like, yeah, that was, yeah. So don't underestimate the help this guy here can give you.
Yeah.
Look, we had a crazy weekend, Daphne.
Yeah.
We had a crazy weekend. I went over 450 subscribers on the YouTube channel over the weekend.
That's an accomplishment.
Dude, I mean, everybody says, like live streams will kill your channel. I mean, you need the short infomercial type stuff.
Oh, really? Is that the trend now? It's like,
well, I mean, I understand that unless live streaming and doing something like this is specifically what you built your channel on.
Yeah.
If your channel continues to grow, then you're doing something right.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because this is the thing. I guess it's like, well, if your competition is TikTok, then I guess. But it's like the people that I think that we're talking to, they prefer something a little bit more,
interactive.
That's interactive, and also a little bit, like more going on than just 30 seconds of whatever. Oh yeah, and if you take, that's true. I mean, it's like that's also a thing. It's absolutely freeing. It's like people are more than free to give you their opinion, but you are to give you their opinion, but you are also free to not pay attention to it.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, really, it's like it's like, look, we're all grown adults here. We're doing the work that we want, and it's like you have a right to not care about people's opinions.
That is true.
Hello,
Daphne. Do you know Neff?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's like, you know how so many of us cross in the night.
Daphne, we have never actually formally met, but I know you quite well from your show.
Oh, thank you.
Raging in the Cajun.
Oh,
yeah, and I've seen you on Indie Vault plenty of times, so this was a encounter that was bound to happen sooner.
Right, exactly. Because, like I said, it's like, we're all coming in and out, and this, that, and the other thing. So it's like, eventually we all know everybody.
Yeah.
We're just one big weird family.
I like to make sure everybody gets to meet.
That is very true.
Their segments butt up against each other during my show. I like to make sure everybody meets each other. Because we get so many cool collaborations and networking out of the madness. So I'm never going to stop doing that. So Daphne, this is Neff. This is Daphne.
Hello.
Everybody already knows Rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Christ. Fuck.
What's up, Keely? Keely Chow in the chat. What's happening?
Keely Chow, Chris Fisk.
Yeah,
Zoomers and their ADD.
It's true. And it's like, you know what? No, it's like, look, even I'll say I have the attention span of a goldfish, but even I can't stand TikTok. Give me something a little bit more beefy, I need actual content.
Come on, give TikTok a little bit of a break. I was looking for the next Bugs Bunny challenge.
Right.
I was hoping that would come out really quick.
No, I'm good.
Because now they have the braless challenge, which I'm like, wow.
All right. None of that. No Bugs Bunny challenges on the map.
No, I'm just saying it's TikTok's not really cerebral. So that's just
the last
exactly
thing I
what
remember
it is.
was the milk crate challenge. Do they have new ones all of a sudden?
Yes, those were.
The last thing I remember. Oh, bye, Marv.
People were going.
See you later, Marv.
I'm still back there with people chugging Tide Pods. It's like that's just how much I pay attention.
That's so 2020, though.
I know, really.
I know.
Well, I've been busy.
I need everybody to go check out Ego Raven.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go check it out. Get caught up. Do all that. You know,
Right.
I love watching the numbers go up.
You.
We will see Daphne again this month. I promise you.
We are going to see Daphne again.
I'll try not to. I'll try not having my basement flood again when you send out the invites. So you know, so you have to finally come on again. So let me not take up more of Neff's time.
That's okay. We'll just
please.
The next
I got nothing to do. I'm not doing anything.
You.
I'm just giving script notes today, meeting with our voice actor, trying to get a new tier up on the Kickstarter. I'm not swamped. It's all good.
But yeah. So it's like, so it was always a pleasure being on. Pops always. Yeah. So next time I'll make sure not to miss the invite for CromCon. Neff. It's like I'm sure you're going to put up your Kickstarter pretty soon, and no matter
it's
what
already
happens,
up actually.
Oh, there you go.
Regrettably, we didn't get to make it onto IndieVolt while we were on Indiegogo, but there's still about 2 weeks left on the Kickstarter, so maybe we could set something up for Raging in the Cajun.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Coming on with Varian. I've been remiss in trying to reach out to people for the Kickstarter.
No, it's but that's all the hats that we wear. It's like just trying to keep track of everything that we have to do. But yeah, go ahead and contact us on Raging and everything, and we'll
thank you so much. Yeah.
So good luck with you and your campaign and everybody else, and and I gotta go back to work, so
take care, Daphne.
Talk to everybody. Talk to everybody later.
Bye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
By the nefarious global frequency.
Mavericks.
One of the best campaigns of the year so far.
This is the most. I forget. Hasbro.
Ambitious. People have been saying
Hasbro should have learned from you with everything that you have here. It's like I don't even know where to begin. I mean, you have absolutely everything that you could possibly think of in anything. This is it's the most comprehensive campaign that I have ever seen.
It's our first time. We wanted to make a good impression.
I hadn't looked at the Kickstarter in a while. You're up to almost $5,000. Good job, brother.
Yeah, 48.
I'm looking at the Indiegogo. Hold my, he has a Kickstarter.
Look at the Kickstarter.
Oh, I give up. Give me a sec. All right, 1 second.
It's got it's only got 5 other covers. It's no big deal.
Okay. I'm so sorry here. Let me see. Mavricks.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
It's got
let's see
a
this
V.
one.
Ken Marion. It's got a Luigi Terrell cover. The guy who does rags and all the great pinups and stuff.
Oh my god!
It's got a Control Alt Delete. What's that?
I'll let you share. I'll let you share the screen if you want.
Oh sure, yeah. Let me bring up my campaign. Actually,
All right, let's see. All right. Well, the first one was you have 12 days to go on this one. 43 backers, 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. The 3. Holy fucking fuck. What do you have here? Yeah, you're almost at 5K, and you barely that. I'm sorry.
Stuff. I don't know. I paid attention to the Indiegogo. That's where I put in my work. I've been working on the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter was a courtesy.
The Kickstarter
to 43 backers who didn't want to back over on Indiegogo. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll run it over there too. The big thing
might as well.
Is the covers. The
I rolled you to death with how efficient this is. This is just crazy. Honestly, I love it. I have to admit, I really like it. I love it very much. It's like there's like Gundam stuff and death and bullets and stuff. And like I love it.
Babes.
Wait, there's sexy babes in here?
And a collector's box.
Collector's box. Wait, is there a collector's box of sexy babes here? I gotta see this.
Well, there's a special thing that we're adding to the Kickstarter today, and it's kind of what's been occupying our time. And I could show it off on Crom because we'll probably have the tier up by the time Monday Madness ends. So I could show it here, Pops. Do you want me to do that?
CromCon exclusive.
First look. Nobody else has seen this yet.
Oh man, I'm in anticipation for this one.
The tier is still like in development right now. Literally, Frequency Girl is over there like playing with the Photoshop so that she can refresh the page and add the tiers to it.
Hi, Frequency Girl.
she's in the background. She's like waving at you guys. You can't see you. But
I forgot something. That one. Go ahead. I'll be right back. Like 10 seconds.
This is the new tier that's going to be going up.
Play it before he gets back.
As both he has to put the screen up.
I just forgot the hat up. Next
hey, there it is.
Yes. Oh man. Look at this. This is crazy. I can't wait to see this. It's gonna be lovely. Yeah, man. I wish I had a hat now.
I'm
waiting.
Ready for a Mavericks CromCon exclusive.
Yep. I'm ready.
This is the second time.
I'm ready.
That we're premiering something here.
Whoa.
This is the Autumn Ivy exclusive limited edition Mavericks 2022 cosplay calendar. Now,
oh my goodness.
I can't really divulge any of the interior pages. They're a little spicy, if you know what I mean. And YouTube's going to be like, nah, it's not okay. But I might be able to show you one of the raw images before they were
it depends
processed.
on how fast you are, Neff.
About how fast I am?
How fast are you?
Pops, I like to take my time, if you know what I mean.
It's gone. There it was. It's gone. By then, it's too late, right? Let me put the disclaimer up, and you're all golden, bro.
Or if you put it up, I got to read it. I have to read it in my... The opinions in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Monday Madness. Comics Talk with Pops Van Zant's comic-related madness and its staff, contributors or sponsors. The TV show is MTTV-MA, and viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Strongly. Quite strongly, right. I might add.
Strongly advised. Yes, sir.
So what we're doing... I've never gotten a strike yet, Neff. And for me, come on.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a big deal. You were thrown off of Twitter, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I've had a Facebook account taken away, Twitter account taken away. Can I say?
Right. I'm going to get one of the raw photos that haven't been processed yet. But this, like I said, this cosplay calendar is going up today as an add-on on the Kickstarter for $15, and it's also a special unique tier. It's the $35 tier that we like to call the bombshell. So we've got the basics, the bombshell, and then the spare magazines and the collector's box. I have been informed, that it is up on the Indiegogo, and it is currently, I'm sorry, on the Kickstarter, because it's on Kickstarter, not Indiegogo, and it is currently live. Frequency Girl has just pushed the button. We can go over there and check it out if you want, or I could show you another spicy photo.
Now, are you gonna get me again now?
With what?
Look, when this campaign kicked off on Indiegogo, I was
oh yeah, I'm gonna get you again. Oh, 100%. See, that's my plan, Pops. That was my plan all along.
I was a broke dick, right? So here comes Neff floating on in. Hey, Pops, check this out, right? And he's got that, geez, I don't even have it up here in my thing.
Do you want me to show it to you? I can share my screen for you. Okay, cool.
I just what did I do?
Here he comes with this, and of course you see little Crom down there, and there's a print on the campaign that's got my boy included in it, so I had to back it, no matter how broke I was. It's like, okay, scrounging pennies. I'm getting
good Christ.
Only available for 24 hours, but
spare
there's a
mag
special event coming up. A special event for the final closeout, a super secret classified intel that was not originally intended for release, but it is now, and it's coming out. And when we bring it out, we're going to make the secret prints, the classified intel, available again for 24 hours in case you missed them. And they will be available in the collector's box. But after that, they're going to vanish for good. You're not going to be able to get those prints anywhere. They're not on Kickstarter right now. They were available on Indiegogo and they were available in the collector's box. But now that we've gone in demand, they've been removed. All that classified intelligence was only available during the active campaign. But like I said, we will be letting everybody know when we go live with it one more time. Your last chance while we're in demand to get yourself some of that classified intel.
Good stuff.
So I got another screen here for you.
There we go.
If you want me to share it. This is one of the raw photos that hasn't been processed yet.
You were a little bit late. We're giving you till about 5:10. Take your time. Show us anything.
There you go. That's an available photo. Now, in case you don't know who Autumn Ivy is, she's a pretty well-known cosplayer around parts of Arizona. And she is now the official cosplayer for our main character, Teresa Mayweather, also known as Mother. She's the chick in the volleyball photo who's diving for that ball, and she can't quite get there in time because Rose, got the bionic arm. It's kind of unfair. But this is some of the content once it is finally processed. Like I said, I can't reveal to you the images in their entirety right now, but this is one of the raw stills. So this is going to be in the calendar, but the background's going to be different. The effects are going to be different. It's going to be very exciting.
Are you in Arizona now?
No, I'm not in Arizona.
Oh, okay. I just
contact people all over the world,
All right. Well, yeah, I mean, it's easy to contact people all over the world. There's nothing can be in the same hometown and be just like hanging,
Oh no, that would be great. If I could like do an actual, interaction with her and we could like do a TikTok or something, because I hear TikTok's all the rage, right? There's all sorts of challenges that I'm not aware of anymore.
No. I was gonna say though, I lived in Arizona for 35 years. I didn't hear about Karen Nicole. I didn't hear about none of these women after I left.
Karen Nicole. Yeah, I've heard of her quite a bit recently.
I didn't hear about none of them until after I left. It's like, where were these women when I lived?
Wow. Holy God. This is so cool. Really. I mean, you've the one thing that I love about what you've done here is that not only have you covered all the gamut of everything that you could possibly do with it, but it's also it's a story to me that harkens back to when a lot of us were kids or young children with the Gundam series and G.I. Joe. I mean, you have something here that says if you like these, you're gonna love this. And I have to I will say this out loud, and I don't say this much about a lot of things I do. This is it's an excellent way. It's an excellent assemblage that you have here. The art is stellar. This is the first. Whoever the artist is, forgive me if I don't know, but this person actually pays attention to perspective grids. I'm really impressed.
He's brand new. It's actually my friend Garrett. I'm a new comic book. I'm a new graphic novel writer, and he's a new comic book artist. So we're teaming up to kind of hit the scene as hard as we can. That was our intent. So with this campaign, I had to put together as good a showing as I possibly could to let everybody know we're serious. We're here. We've got an awesome product to offer you. It's top quality. We put a lot of work, a lot of investment into it. We love our brand. We know you're going to love it. I really do appreciate you noticing the little finer details and touches that he does put in. Like perspective lines are very important to him. We worked with a bunch of artists on the campaign, and sometimes he actually would talk to them directly about the art that they were submitting for the prints and for the covers and everything, because he's also kind of the art director for the company. He had input on all of it, and he would like grid things out and send him emails. It was a lot of interesting moving parts that I got to witness and have no understanding of myself.
Well, the fact that you gave him that much trust, probably upped his confidence a little bit, which doesn't look like it's lacking, especially with the art that he has.
Yeah.
And it also gave a more uniform look with that, even though any other artist you use for this is going to be different, it's going to have a little bit more of a uniform look because it's going to be in a layout and the style in which Garrett, right? That's his name?
Yeah, Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett. The way that Garrett decides to put everything out is going to be the way that the book is going to look, and it's going to have a subconscious draw that it's like, okay, this is something that Garrett might do. Not trying to take away from the genius of the other artists that you have, but I'm just saying that it's like if you have one person who's taking care of everything, That's fantastic. And I'm almost ashamed of myself that I've only heard of this gentleman for the first time now. This is impressive.
Well, he doesn't do a whole lot of public appearances, and he's not on Twitter. So the only time you may have seen him is on our show Flatting and Chatting, when he was doing the flatting and I was doing the chatting when we were interviewing people. I think you may have seen him once, but he hasn't been on screen since then because he's been busily shackled to the art desk upstairs, and I don't let him outside. But he does have food and water and fresh air. So
that's good. You got to make sure you keep them fed. You know,
take care of the artists, right? Yeah,
got to take care of the artists. Make sure they're fed. I love the design. The design of the mech suits are really good. I love the fact that they don't have any type of recognizable face or any type of like anthropomorphic feature. You know what I mean?
Beyond it's the body and the arms and like
beyond the body and the arms and all. Yeah, when I say that, I mean it's usually whenever you have anything like that. I mean, you have Voltron with the lion faces, you know, and then when they merge, it's a human face for some strange, uncanny reason, you know, and then it's like you have Transformers or whatnot and stuff, or even Iron Man, if you will. I mean, even in Iron Man 2, those automated machines, they still had something that indicated that was supposed to be some sort of face. This over here is just exactly what it is. It's built like a tank.
Yep.
That's what these things resemble more than anything else. There's something that it's like, it's distinctive, but it's also at a point where it's like, we know exactly what it is. It's not here to like bring peace from the universe outward for the Allspark.
It's grounded in the fact that these are military mass-produced machines.
That's another thing too, which I really like.
And we had a long debate. We've had debates with other people quite a bit about whether or not mecha should have heads. I mean, it kind of seems like an obvious target, right? Just shoot them in the face.
Yeah, it doesn't really have to. I mean, what I see with the designs here is that you have somewhat heavy shielding around where the head is supposed to be, as well as the chest. And thank you, the torso. And it's brilliantly designed when it comes to this. This is something that I would, if I was any type of animator, I would try and swipe this to the point of almost.
There's always the trailer. I don't know if you've seen the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
I did see the trailer.
So you've seen the animation.
Masterfully done. Holy God, who did that?
So we've got a friend out in Argentina who put together the cell animation for that. He used to work on Gurren Lagann, so he's got experience with robots, and you know, like we brought him in. He did that like 21 second animation for the end of the trailer. Kind of gave us that little extra over the topness that we were looking for.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right, I gotta spend some money on this. That's for sure.
Yeah, man, you do. Get that collector's box. It's an unparalleled value.
Well, I am. As far as that, I am. But as far as like asking someone to do, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Pops. Sorry.
Let me get this out.
I was fanboying all over the floor.
And Neff, today, I just want you to know that Glenn Fleming threw down the gauntlet.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did.
My goodness, there is Pops. Holy crow.
Going to be in hatch number 2.
That's
but
fantastic.
It's not really Pops.
That's Pops.
It's a Pops costume.
It's a Pops costume. He peeled Pops off of his skin.
That's fantastic. A great way to get around the whole, like, actually putting you in the book, you know, person's living or dead. It's just a costume. It's just an outfit. I really like that. That's great.
Dude,
makes it hard for the rest of us because we don't have that kind of IP where we can do something fun and exciting and, you know, cartoon like that.
Dude, I was just blown away. Look how, I mean, you know how many comic strips Apache's done.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else.
And I love how much I know how much you love getting like the cameos and being a part of the work.
This blows me away, though. This is somebody who's just like, you know, even though he made a point to say it's a costume, is like still there's been nobody else's likeness ever portrayed in any of those comic strips. That was so humbling, blew me away. I'm dude. That's Glenn rocks, boy.
That's fantastic, man. Congratulations.
It is. It really does look great, man.
I mean, he's been in my inbox for the last 2 weeks. Is it there yet? Is it there yet? Is it there yet? But yeah, man, we brought him out earlier today. If you get a chance later, you want to go watch that unboxing. It's about 20 minutes long.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Is the campaign up live pre-launch?
No, not yet. But
okay, you're gonna keep me updated, right? You'll DM me when it goes live because I gotta have me a Pops cameo in that book, man. Hash looks great.
I'm pretty sure tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool.
During Brian K. Morris's Rising Tide show.
Mm-hmm.
Or never mind the Furthermore show, whatever, in the morning, his morning show. I think Glenn's going to be on it tomorrow morning. It's going to be like a special edition because usually Brian goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So he's doing a special Tuesday show tomorrow. I think that's when Glenn's launching the pre-launch.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I'll be signing up. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't wait. Jack Kirby. I want that DVD, man. But yeah, go ahead. Pull this back up. Whatever you were about to do when I interrupted Rich.
I was gonna do something. I wasn't. I was just talking to Rich, man. Rich was like fanboying a little bit, and I was loving it and glowing in the.
I fanboyed.
It was so much fun. I was gonna say though,
tell when he likes somebody's stuff because he gushes.
I fanboy all over the floor and on my face and everything. It's almost pornographic after a while. It's like
he's cooming, guys.
Cooming all over
the time. He cooms all the time. At least
I do coom all the time. I share my cooming with everyone because that's the love that I have.
Comic books. There's nothing better. Telling stories, and doing your own thing, man.
I just did again. Oh God, it's all sticky. That's just disgusting. I swear to God.
Don't get none on the books. Don't get none on the book.
No, it's under the. All right, I'm not.
It's under the table, right? Yeah.
Oh man, that's happened before.
You can tell when he gets excited about a book, it just that's
that too, but hey, all that stuff. Well, the obvious question after this, how much time did you spend for the production of this particular thing?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. It's been in full development for 2 years. We have an editor from Marvel Comics, Jake Thomas, who we picked up during Pencils Down. Do you remember Pencils Down a while back?
No, I don't, but I think I know who that editor is. I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Marvel, they shut down a bunch of titles. Some things went digital, but a lot of work just kind of got halted. And a lot of the editors, writers, artists, they weren't active. So
they did another purge.
It wasn't the purge. It was the timeout. None of you are on. They're all on forced furlough. Like, when you get furloughed from the military
or when Diamond wouldn't distribute anything, so they all said
you don't have the budget. When the budget shuts down and they're like, all right, you're all on forced timeout. No one's getting paid. That's what they did at Marvel Comics. So we were like, okay, well, we do need an editor for the book because we're almost done with it. We want to make sure we're doing well. So I went and I actually approached Greg Pak because I know him through a mutual contact. And then he put us in touch with another editor who looked at it and he was like, this is great, but I don't have time to work on it because I'm not Pencils Down. Why don't you go talk to Jake? So we talked to Jake, and Jake, we signed a contract for books 1 and 2, and it's a non-exclusive contract. Marvel is okay with it, which is great. So we can keep Jake on for Mavericks Origins Volume 2 and not have to worry about like any cross competition. But we brought him on and we were, I think, like 5 or 6 pages from the end, and he gave us back a whole bunch of notes. And so we went back and we started redrawing and, rewriting some of the stuff that we, had to work on. This is a 60-page book, mind you. So we pretty much redrew, I'd say, 2/3 of it. And by the time we got to the point where we had redrawn 2/3 of it, we realized that we should probably change the colors up and make it more vibrant. So we went back to the beginning and started recoloring everything again. So yeah, it's been in development for 2 years. It's been a little bit expensive, but now that we know what we're doing and we have like a set standard for how we work, what kind of lines we do, how we do the colors, how we do script to thumbnails to lines. Like now everything is chugging along smooth as silk. We're a well-oiled machine. And I've actually been working with other artists because I'm a writer to do the active duty Ashcan anthology that's on the campaign, because we have like a little side book. It's 28 pages. It's from 3 other artists that aren't Garrett, that are kind of like side missions that are a part of the main story. You don't need it to really understand the main story. It's not like we're keeping content for you. It's just stuff to enhance your Mavericks experience. And we got Lee Byron Carver, the guy who did The Company Man, writing one of those stories. I'm writing one of those stories. Travis Gibb is writing one of those stories. And I edited those, and I worked with the artists to take the stories to go through thumbnails and become the actual pages. So it's been real great for me to work with other artists directly, and the way that I work with Garrett translated so almost effortlessly to working with those other guys. So it really feels like, you know, we can put out professional level content at a more reasonable rate. We're not going to be developing this thing for another 2 years. The next issue is going to be, you know, as long as it takes Garrett to draw another 60 pages, and he's getting so much faster. It's great. It's great to watch.
Yeah, I'm well aware of all that process and procedure. It's not pleasant the first time because you wind up having to redo a bunch of things, but
a whole bunch. Yeah.
When you learn and it sticks with you, it becomes not so much easier, but it flows a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
The goal.
Like,
that's the goal.
You have to have stuff for people to critique so you can learn what you did that doesn't work well. And you have the opportunity to change it and then have people go, yes, that's better. So you actually have to produce that work knowing it's not going to fly. At least that was my experience. I didn't want to put out a book and have people go through, I didn't like it, go back to the drawing board, do it again. I don't know why we bought this. I wanted my first book to just, you know, smack in the face. So I wanted it to have the best launch possible, which is why I was really happy that we could spend a whole bunch of money redrawing everything.
Well, it's worth the investment because not only do you have a wildly successful Indiegogo, but you're catching up. I mean, you're almost at 5K here, and you still have a little bit less than half of a campaign to go. I mean, I'm assuming you did the standard 28 days, 30 days?
Rich,
30 days on Kickstarter is what we could do.
5K doing Kickstarter first.
I'm sorry?
There are people that don't get to 5K doing Kickstarter first. This is kind of ballsy move, and it's kicking.
I mean, I wanted to go.
Yeah, no, it is. It's fantastic. I don't remember ever seeing these numbers for like something that started in Indiegogo.
Doesn't happen.
It's fantastic. This is something that's like unheard. It is. I mean, for my limited knowledge of what of Kickstarter, I mean, I've been on a bunch of Kickstarter campaigns as an artist, but as a full creator, I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm really impressed with what you've done. I have to admit, as a professional more than a fan.
I studied.
They put together a wonderful.
You did.
Like that was the thing. I backed a lot of books. I backed the campaigns. I internalized what I saw working on those campaigns. I got the books. I saw what worked and what didn't work. I listened to the reviews of the book to see what other people out there were saying about the books that I now own. It was a lot of studying because we want to do this. It's like, this is what we want to be doing. So I thoroughly invested myself in learning how to do it. And man, it was some trial and error, but I feel like self-educated, you know, and I feel like I've been raised by the community around us. Like all of the crowdfunders, all the books that are out there right now, I feel in some way added to that education. So we're immensely grateful for not only the support that we've had on the campaign, but the information we've been able to glean from the other people crowdfunding right now, who've been kind of like, there are our contemporaries, not so much our competition. You know, I see them as our peers. Steel sharpens steel. You know, I want to get better. So I look at the campaigns that are really good and I go, how do I get better to match that or exceed it and set the new bar? Because I know they're going to beat me next. You know, like Pop said, he threw down the gauntlet. What's next? You know, who's going to top what? And I'm just so happy to be here doing that.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's like when I opened that thing up and looked at it, I was just like, dude, when I show this to people, it's like I can't believe I know something next is there's gonna be something next that's gonna blow me away even more. And that's gonna be hard to do. That's Rich but I know who's gonna do it. That guy right there.
Yeah. Rich, you got something up your sleeve for us?
Dude, when he does the art for the book that we're gonna work on, Rich is gonna top that.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna the meds I take. I'm not gonna take them anymore when I draw the pages. So it's gonna.
I love seeing what people come up with. You know, I love seeing the stuff that they crank out because they're like in the lab. You know, they're cooking it up too, and that's what I'm anticipating. I want to see what they come out with so that I can be like, "That's fantastic. I need to top it," because I want to push my game and make it more exciting because like it's not competition. I back their books. I buy their stuff. It would be competition if I was actively trying to turn people away from that. It's participation.
Yeah, that's a wonderful attitude to have because we are. This is our indie universe, such as it is. Regardless of how vast it can be over continents and states, it's still a little bit more than insignificant compared to DC and Marvel. And it's like we all have to fight to make sure that our voices and our creativity is heard as much as it possibly can be. You know, without the juggernaut of the mouse consuming every single thing that you could possibly think of, or the Michigan Frog doing the same thing with DC and stuff like that, because all they do is just they take the characters that they have, they murder them, and then they gloss them over and everything. And here we are, we're just trying to make sure that we get our stories out. And thankfully, a lot of us are doing very well with it. But still, it's just all of us pulling together is a hell of a lot better than all of us fighting against each other, which is the truth.
I see a little bit of a change lately. With the emergence of Substack, a lot of people now going into creating their own independent creator-owned characters and trying to get those out there because the main two are saying it's hard to premiere new characters. Nobody wants to buy new characters. I don't know what comics they're reading. I only know the comics that they're making. You know, they're re-releasing the same characters over and over and over again, just differently. We're all making our own stuff. So I see a little bit of a change in the mainstream where former pros are, you know, now saying, I don't want to share crop in the Marvel universe or the DC universe. I want to go make my own thing that I own, that I can do whatever I want with, and I know is safe and sacred to me, that I get to approve all the changes, that I get to make the storyline, that I can share directly with the fans, and the fans will tell me what they want. That's the other part of crowdfunding that I don't think is available to the mainstream. We have a built-in audience to crowdfunding, and they know what they want, and they'll tell us. Like, our success is almost guaranteed if we listen to the fans.
That's like he said. So go out there, buy Children's Genesis and Go Gay right now. It's a creator right now. Brand new. Thanks for the segue. That was perfect. How we doing, everybody in the chat? What's up? Good. We're good. How are you, bro? Hey, yo, I had a wild ass fucking weekend. I gotta tell you that it was crazy.
Wait till you fucking tell us. That's gonna be so fucking awesome.
I was at Big Apple Con, right?
Oh shit! Were you not? That's awesome. Holy shit!
My artist got a booth, and he tells me the night before, like, I had no idea. Right? I thank God I had the books came earlier that week. I was like, this is like perfect timing, right? So Billy Tucci was there. I met Billy Tucci.
Holy shit!
I met him Saturday. That was pretty cool. I met Jim Shooter yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Holy Christ!
Yeah.
He saw what was going to happen with Image and Dark and friggin' Valiant before Image and Valiant saw what was going to happen to them.
He also looks good for his age. I don't know what he's eating, but he's eating well.
He started young. He really did start 14, that young.
14, right?
A child. Yeah, 14, he was a child when he started writing these stories, and it's just that he exploited that guy. And Valiant did the same shit to him too.
Yeah, but not for nothing. He's got quite the sense of humor, and he's a pretty rad, pretty badass dude.
He is a badass dude. He is. Fucking, I have respect for him all the way. He's a badass guy. That guy.
I didn't even get a chance to, bro. I went straight from Big Apple Con last night, right? I dropped off my artist at his house, and then I shot right up to my sister's in Lake George, right? I went and now I'm already back in Brooklyn. I'm fucking exhausted. I've driven like 500 miles this weekend. Whatever. It was a fucking blast, bro. It was pretty dope.
You were in your car as much as I've been on. No, I've probably been online more, but I'm on like 27 or 28 hours right now since Friday evening. So I've done a lot of sitting in the chair this week.
Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. But Vic Mignogna was there, right? Now, what?
God, is he the comedian?
No. Vic Mignogna. He was the voice of Broly. He was the voice of Broly. The source.
Oh, okay,
the guy that canceled.
Right. So
the guy they canceled. Yeah.
Yo, that whole thing is what brought me into Comicsgate and this whole thing in the first place. Okay. So
hey, Pale Rider, what's up?
What's up, Pale Rider?
Hail, Pale Rider. So
Hail, Pale Rider.
So I was watching Tug at the time, right? I was injured and I was in the hospital, and going through YouTube, I found Tug. Me and my son had just watched Broly. I was like, this is some bullshit. Da 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 da. So fucking Saturday night, this is what brought me into Comicsgate. And now Saturday night, he shows up at the Big Apple Con, and I was like, dude, I handed him my book, and I was like, bro, you're the reason why this book exists right now. And he's like, what? And I'm like, just shake my hand. It's too long a story for me to get into. I was like, I'll see you later, bro. He's a super nice guy. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway,
that is awesome, man.
I sold a bunch of books.
You guys know each other now? You guys met before?
I've met the Richness. You're what is Rich?
Yeah, that's me.
Frequency.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
back and forth.
Yeah, and then Neff is fucking brilliant. This man.
What's
truth. You could learn a shit ton of stuff from this individual, no doubt. Really.
I'm waiting to see that Children of Genesis book, man. That looks exciting as hell.
You're waiting to see
it's
one?
It's under
Oh,
wraps.
Pop's got it.
It's good.
Pop's got it.
It's good. It's really good.
Wraps. I feel like it didn't get the exposure that it really needed to take
off.
It did
not. It has not. You know? No, it hasn't.
So we got to get you on some shows, man. Are you gonna launch again for Volume 2? Get a mailing list going? I mean,
well, this is issue 1 of Volume 1. There's going to be 3 issues to Volume 1.
Okay, so issue 2, you're going to do a catch up tier, obviously, because you got the stock for it. You've been selling the book, which is fantastic. It means that it's getting traction. Do catch up tier, do a pre-launch, man. We'll get you on. We'll get some buzz going. I know Pops, is a great place, but let's get you on some of the other channels too.
Hell yeah, man. Got to get him everywhere, because now I can show you his product.
Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! That's fucking mint. Holy shit! That's fucking mint.
I'm just happy it made it there in one piece, not all bent and dead.
What number backer was I on this?
You were number 1.
Awesome, man.
Number one.
Number one.
I
have faith in this book. Oh, dude.
There's a lot of action in there, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of action. I think it's a lot of action. I've read some comic books before, and yeah, there's some shit.
Just a few, right?
Just a few.
There's some shit going on.
I dig it. I like this guy's art style, man. It's fucking. I love it. I love it. I have to back this thing, and I have to back a lot. There's a bunch I gotta back.
Left.
Fuck.
Is it just 5? It might be just 5 days. Yeah.
I think.
Is it a flexible goal? Because I want to make sure I get a copy of it.
You're just like Pop's already got his copy. Yours will be going out shortly.
All right. Let me. I gotta.
A couple people placed orders over the weekend. I didn't fulfill those yet, but that's just because I was in overdrive, fucking salesman mode. They'll be going out. They'll be going out tomorrow.
It happens,
or
man.
the next
Trust
day.
me, it happens.
No, but I want to get people's books out to them as soon as, because it's already done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what the shit? Let me see that again. I'm sorry.
It's print. They're print.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that nastiness.
I kind of want people. I want everybody to color them. I was telling buddy the books I sold at the con. I was giving them out with the books, and I want people to color one of them. Put it on the internet, show it. You know what I mean? as an interactive.
That's a great idea, man.
Kind of thing. Hopefully,
one for
it's
each
a
of the
great idea.
and one for me. Perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? Selfish fuck. Where are we? Okay, Brian Brennen. Let me pop this up here.
Dude,
let me see this again.
This looks, man. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Flexible goal. Yeah, that means yeah. All right, cool.
On the fulfillment end of it, and the time, and the speediness, and all that, you get 5 stars. I will let you know in a private conversation what I think of what's on. What the story is. I already like the art, obviously, but I'll let you know what I think of the story. But I keep that stuff in between me and the person. I don't go public with anything.
In my defense, there's a whole lot to pack into those first 12 pages. I think it's a little less. I'm pretty sure it's a little less dense. No, but that's what the PDF. That's the PDF that's out there already. Those first 12 pages. But that's like, like getting into
Genesis, y'all.
Yeah, the beginning of the Agoge.
Dude.
Yeah, no, bro, but I didn't sell this Big Apple Con. Nobody.
How was it, man?
I don't think anybody made their money back, bro. It was so dead.
Ah, really?
Yeah, man. Like where normally you gotta like kind of push your way around. Yeah, no.
Well, that's because it's New York. New York has vax mandates for interior, gatherings now. So it's not just a mask.
Still?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I almost didn't get to do it.
Yeah, that's why we didn't get to go to New York Comic Con.
Bro, my brother had to drive to my apartment to take a picture of my ID, so I could actually go. Because I fucking in a rush that morning, I left my ID at home. So now I'm at the Big Apple Con and I'm trying to get in. Right, I get in. I start setting up the booth. They come around. They start asking for vaccination cards. I'm like, I don't have no. What are you smoking crack? They were like, well, you have to go down the block to get a COVID test. You got to get a negative COVID test, and then you can come back. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I go down there and I go for my fucking ID in my phone, and it's not there. And I'm like, you motherfucker, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, I'm all like heated. I'm pissed off. I'm like, I go upstairs. I start packing up my books because I'm like, I got to drive all the way to Brooklyn. I'm not leaving my stuff here. No. That's not happening. Anyway, so my brother went to my house. He took a picture. He sent it to me, and I got to go to the doctor and get my negative COVID test. Oh my God, what a mess! What a debacle. My artist got some money back for that though. So on a weekend when nobody made any money, at least he got something.
Oh, Jesus, that's a tragedy, man. That is. It was that bad, I guess. That's. It was something like that, man. That happened with me at the convention I went to last Sunday. Well, yesterday. You have to have a COVID test, like one of those instant COVID tests before you get into the damn thing. And I understand that it's necessary, but it is a pain in the ass at this point.
But see, this is my problem with those, okay? When my son went to go on his honeymoon, he went to go get tickets, they bought tickets for the plane, they went to go, and he had to get a COVID test. And his wife, they had to get a COVID test. They were going to the Dominican. They were flying there for their honeymoon. Okay, well, my son was positive and his wife was negative. Now, they swapped spit regular, so I didn't understand that part, okay? So I told my son, go get a second opinion. Well, of course, it was going to be too late to get a refund on his plane tickets or anything like that. But the next day, he went and got another test, and he was negative. So he was positive one day and negative the next day.
Oh, God.
And that's a true story right here in our household, not something I heard from somebody else. Something happened right here, and I don't trust the testing. I think that's a big problem, but that's me. Everything else, I got I got nothing to say about because I don't know. But I know that the testing's whacked because I've experienced the testing being whacked right here in my house.
Yeah, they just stick something up your nose. Yo, was that you, Neff? I just brought up the Indiegogo and I got an
yeah.
Yeah, kid. Grazie.
I mean, I want it. You know, you're very welcome. You know, you're a Brooklyn boy. I grew up in Manhattan, and I moved to Queens. You know, it's like Spidey and Steve Rogers, right? We're good.
Now look,
baby.
I want everybody to pay attention to that. This book is still funding. Still funding.
5 days left, guys. Let's get it.
Still funding.
I'm gonna back this.
Hand.
Yeah.
In my hand.
We got. Who else?
It looks
still
good.
Funding.
It looks really good.
Still funding, and it's in my hand. You order the book, you get the book. Don't worry about it. Order the book if you like it. Don't worry about meeting the goal. Don't worry about none of that. It's in my hand. It looks good, man. I'm you know.
Stu got his too. Stupendous. You know Stupendous? He hangs out.
No.
I think he hangs out with Nasser all the time. That's Nasser is his boy.
Nasser Subashi?
Yeah,
Nasser Baldi.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know him
What'd
too.
you say, Nasser butt crack? What?
Nasser butt crack.
I don't know. What do you guys say? No, let me stop. No, but Stu's good people. I don't really know Nasser like that.
Oh, okay, right.
So this is what you're getting inside
Nasser's old guard, man. He was first gen, right?
Yeah, I knew him in the 90s when I was working over at Marvel. I knew this guy.
Wait, yeah, Nasser. I thought Nasser was young. I thought Nasser was a young guy.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about him. I thought he was young though. Thought he was a new writer.
I have no idea. I'm so out of touch with all the stuff that's going on lately with the couple things. Nasser the cat killer. Wait, your book is in your hand? I wasn't clear on that.
Yeah, I got the book today. I was backer number 1. I got the book today. So you have to wait for it. Order it. Dude will ship it to you.
Oh my God.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
too much.
Nasser the cat killer.
Uh-oh.
Be fulfilling all his campaigns. Stew and soy raids. Yep. There you go. It's all good. What's up, 24 Eyes?
Yeah, what's up, 24 Eyes? What's up, Nefarious? What's up, Pale Rhino? Who's Eric? I don't know Eric. I don't think I've seen him in the chat before, but what's happening, Eric? Creative outlets. Yep. Yeah. Say hi to everybody,
he did
right?
ASIL. Didn't Nasser do ASIL too?
I've heard
I know he did the
things
horror
about
thing,
Nasser.
but
Wait, what happened?
That's all
What'd you say?
before my time. That's all before my indie career began.
No. You don't need to go.
I've heard enough disturbing things about Nasser, enough to not want to associate with him. Holy shit! It's probably this guy
he did
that I know.
Stardust. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of I don't know, controversial material, but I'm just talking about his books. People have personalities and personas, and they like project lore about themselves and get involved in controversy to like stoke attention and drive sales and stuff. But like, I just want to talk about the books.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
I do it for everybody, and they still get mad.
The only time I've interacted with Nasser is on the Stank stream over there with Finatra. That's it. That's really it.
Yeah, I just promote.
Yeah, Finatra's fun. I love that kid.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. He's actually the reason that we have the inside like joke about Cerebum. I don't know if you guys know Black Comics. Yeah.
Cerebum.
He's doing the book Cerebrum, and Finatra just can't pronounce Cerebrum for some reason. So there's a super cut of him trying to like talk up Black Rose's book, and he doesn't say Cerebrum, he says Cerebum forever, and it's hilarious.
No, when you get Jabba the coach in the when you get Jabba the coach in the chat, that's when it's the best. That questioning Finatra's ability to read it all. That's when. And then he starts yelling at everybody in the chat.
So yeah, we definitely got to get this guy on some more shows. Will, I know you're in the chat.
I'm going to be on Ali Sangrius. I'm going to be on with Ali Sangrius on Wednesday.
Ali Sangrius, yep.
Yeah, she's having me on Wednesday. Big shout to her.
She's a cool cat.
Yeah, she's
like
good people.
Now, you can tell everybody, look, watch Monday Madness. Pops has one in his hand. Tell him to come watch. Let him look at it. You know, He delivers. He fulfills. You know, if you like the look of it, you know you're gonna get it. So there ain't no reason not to get behind it. You know.
I'm excited to hear people's opinions. That's what I'm excited for. I want Lord Crackhead to do a review stream.
Jeremy's good people too, man. I love that guy.
Yep.
At Joker Fan on Twitter.
Yep, that's Will. Yep.
I also dug up an old drawings book. Not sure if anyone wants to see that. It's almost 30 years old. Holy shit, man.
Chris is going to be my guest at 6:00 on First Timer Spotlight. So,
oh, cool.
I'm going to make him show that now.
Good deal.
Yeah, see, yeah, and anybody that wants to be on Will's show, Joker Fan on Twitter or Will Payson in the Madness, you know, you can find him. That's what we do, man. Oh, and CromCon 18, Hollow CromCon, Halloween weekend.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
We will be kicking off the show Friday, the pre-con show. We'll be with Shay the Red, Cyborg, the Red Valkyrie will be kicking the show off. And you know how much Shay loves to cosplay. So we're going to have, I'm asking all the guests to costume up for Halloween CromCon, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to see how creative people can be, you know, because nobody got to Halloween last year, right? You know, so this year I want everybody to dress up, come to CromCon, man.
Oh my God. I'll dress
cosplay.
I'll do a cosplay.
Eric,
there was
I think yesterday I did my 300th live stream.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was a Zatanna. There was a Zatanna cosplay like art chick across the way from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
This fucking, you know this? You know what she said? This fucking. I'm over here trying to sell my book. You know what she said? She comes over. She whispers. She's like, I think you're on the spectrum. She tells me, I'm like, bitch, the fuck? You just called me autistic? The fuck? No, it was funny though. We were all giggling because she's right. Like, whatever.
I got one up on that. I got one up on that.
I was like, the fuck, man? She's like, you don't stop.
Why the fuck did she say that? That's so arbitrary. No, it's like out of nowhere. It's like
it was bad funny though. We were joking all day, and we were all. It was like, I don't know. There was like 4 or 5 tables, like the 4 or 5 tables that like were around me and my artist. We were just all like chatting and giggling and shit. And she's like, you just don't fucking stop, do you? It's just from one fucking thing to the next. Fucking ADD autistic motherfucker. Like, God damn it. How dare you?
Chris, God.
Did you go to her? Well, you're not wrong.
No, I was like, hey, I resemble that remark. That's not right. That's not what I said.
Nice.
What happens when it's not offensive to me?
Yeah, I mean, even if it wasn't true, I don't let my feelings get hurt. But that shit, it was just funny to me. She's like, I work with kids that are on the spectrum. Like, you know what I mean? I know the signs. I'm like, this bitch.
She was hitting on you, dude.
Yeah, bro. God damn.
Oh my God.
I was like, how many books?
This chick works with this chick works with kids on that type of spectrum, and she got her titties hanging out and playing fucking Zatanna or something.
No, she wasn't all skis down.
He didn't say she was a cosplay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were I thought you said that you mentioned that there was a Zatanna cosplay contest or something, and all of a sudden you jump into this, and I was like, oh shit, Zatanna. She was autistic.
She was Zatanna, dressed as Zatanna, doing her booth thing.
Oh, I get you.
Okay. Yeah. Bro, right. It was funny though, bro. We were giggling. My artist, he was like, word. I was like, bro. I was like, I sold, like, I brought people over to look at his art, and then like sold them on my book. Like, but I sold a bunch of books. I was actually excited about it. Like, good. I just hit him with the elevator pitch like over and over again. I fucking wish that there were more people there. She cured my autism. She cured the tism. The only cure for tism.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. This is fucking great, man.
Well, I mean,
man.
So I thought it was funny.
Oh my God.
Bro, there was this other kid. There was this other kid there, bro. He was bad. Oh my God. He was saying all the things that get you thrown off the internet forever. He was saying them. And I was like, bro, that's fucked up. You can't bring that shit over here. I was like, I'm way too much of a white guy. I was like, I'm here with Christian, but they will still yeet my ass out the door. They don't give a fuck.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? I'm there with my big Dominican artists, but they won't care. They'll just throw me out the door. I can't be over here making base jokes with you, bro. he's trying to like have a based opinion party in the middle of the aisle. I'm like, bro, stop. You're gonna get us all in trouble. Jimmy Palmiotti or whatever the fuck his name. Yeah, he was like a couple of like tables away from us. I was like, he overhears that shit. We're all getting thrown out. Just fucking stop.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the look, $12, y'all. $12 for the book.
Yeah, it's worth
shipping,
it.
You know,
It's worth it.
It's like there's not a whole lot. There ain't a bunch of tchotchkes and shit. You know, you get the book. Okay. If you guys support, dude, maybe he'll write another book, and there'll be some tchotchkes involved in that one.
Oh, he's gonna do another book. That's for sure. He has to.
I'm looking at this, and I'm like, where my people at? Where? No, come on. There's supposed to be a pops effect. There's got to be one.
There was one.
Say one person backed it during the show.
We went from 315 to 375. We did that.
There you go.
Yeah, we did do that.
Nicely done.
I want more.
Well, I want more. I want more too, but I'm a first-time creator, and I don't expect everybody to jump on board.
I want you to get to the point where you can go in demand too, though. I want you to get to the point where you can go in demand and still keep delivering these to people.
Yeah, that would be pretty rad. That is the goal to hit. 5 days left. I hope so. I'll be on the alley on Wednesday. I'll be hopefully on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, you know, I'll bring you back out again if it'll help.
Even if it doesn't reach that goal, the next one, hopefully, I'll wait till everybody gets their book and has had their say, and then jump back in with another campaign. Hopefully, get issue 2 done.
Well, as far as the fulfillment end of it, dude.
Yeah, no, it's the book is ready to go. I have a whole gang of books.
Nice.
I got the book. It wasn't all torn up. I got the book.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it got there. It got there. Good.
I'm gonna read it tonight while the rest of you trying to decide if you want to back it or not. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna back it, and my only thing is that because I live in the UK, so it's like I gotta figure out. I was trying to back it a second ago, and I was having an issue just putting the damn country in or something. But we'll figure it out. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
It ships worldwide.
Yeah, I know. That's what was bugging me out. I was like, what the
countries are just weird right now, though, too.
Yeah.
Like Australia, there's no post to Australia. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They probably got like China Tech over there, and they got me pinned for someone who was at a con all weekend, and they don't want nothing shipped from me for a while. Till I don't show up in a hospital somewhere for at least 2 weeks. That's probably what's going on, bro. Because you're living under a totalitarian regime right now. You poor bastard.
We joke.
Oh my God.
In the UK, even conservatives act like fucking. They're terrible. Even the conservatives are terrible over there.
Yeah, they are.
Sometimes they'll say like a super base thing, but most of the time they're just fucking terrible. Just the worst. like conservative in Europe, conservative in England is like, you know, Mitt Romney, like even more milquetoast than like a Mitt Romney. You know?
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Wrong. Oh my God, he's not wrong. He is not fucking wrong. I've lived here.
Although I do like a good super cut of like Jacob Rees-Mogg. You know what I mean? That's
God,
always fun.
Jacob Rees-Mogg.
I fucking love
that is
guy,
the driest. Bro. That is the driest. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should say it. It's the driest part of the female anatomy that he could possibly be. And he really is just. God.
Like
he's the type you steal his milk money, but then you realize what the milk money is. It's like a Spanish doubloon, because that's all he does is like he has a shit ton of money and he doesn't know what the hell to do with it, but he just wants more of it because he's just programmed that way. He's just that much of a retard.
He's a
so
lord,
it's like,
right?
I'm sorry.
He's a lord, right? He's part of. He's
I guess a lord of. He's the Lord of the Flies, just like his, his member and shit. So fuck him. Fuck that guy.
All right, guys, we got to start winding this down because I have another show to do.
Yes. Yep. Okay, man. This was fun. The best show that we've done that I've done with Pop so far. The first two guests are both brilliant in what they're doing, and the third guest is just as brilliant and funny as fuck. I swear to God, man.
This one was good. Like first, of course, Daphne. You all know Daphne.
Yes, exactly.
Neff has put together probably the campaign of the year.
That's what I was going for.
I
want that nomination.
I'm not gonna lie. We're into September. Somebody's gonna have to come up with something seriously badass between now and then to take that away from you right now. Your campaign was, balls up, no doubt. Then we got to do an unboxing with somebody live who was already a guest on the show, and the package actually showed up in time to do it. Look.
I got the books.
That I showed off earlier from Glenn. That was supposed to be here before CromCon, so we could show it off during his segment in CromCon, and it didn't show up. And the other piece that I got, I had hoped would show up before CromCon. I can't show till Thursday when I unbox it. I actually got 3 pieces of mail today. The day after CromCon.
Excellent.
Couldn't get it before CromCon. The day after CromCon. But it worked out good because Brian was here for Monday Madness, and I got to open his package live. And I'm telling y'all, he fulfills. So go check it out.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
If anybody in the next couple of days wants to privately ask me my opinion, I will give you a private review. Please do not take that any farther than that. Thank you.
Pops, man, this was the best show I've been on, man. Thank you for having me as your co-host, dude. And Neff, it's good meeting you. It's good seeing you again.
Okay.
And Brian, it's definitely good seeing you again, bro. We got to talk.
I am going to play the vid real quick because
please go right ahead.
That I have not done that. So.
Oh, you don't got to play my serial killer voice right now.
Oh yeah.
This is fucking terrible. I'm like embarrassed about it at this point. Yeah, there it is. That's the Devil's Trill, by the way, if anybody was interested.
Evolution defies the presumed entropic nature.
Reason for using that
is once rooted, the tendrils of life extend. Pulsating.
Well, I mean, if you know the story behind the Devil's Trill in and of itself,
any and all
the
niches,
how it was written,
becoming more organized.
The inspiration for the Devil Came Down to Georgia and all that. You know about the Devil's Trill.
Explosive expansions into previously unexplored territory, sometimes culminating in aspects of the universe that can start to unlock our innumerable secrets. The hubris with which one wields this power, determining a blossoming or ever more clever self-inflicted annihilation. These Homo sapiens fresh right upon that precarious knife's edge at a breakneck speed. An ancient Upsilon scientist named Hemingberg and his spacecraft AI companion Genesis raise 80 twins and 4 sets of quadruplets to attain the fullest of human potential. The first chapter, titled Agoge, is just that, their release into the wilds of the planet Relpek, meeting with Relpek's many elegant and or vulgar expressions of evolution. Like the hideous horripede, up to 20 meters long with thick plated armor, they terrorize the plains and forests. the deceptively beautiful butcher blossom lurking under the water surface to snatch unsuspecting shallow waders, or the wretched and reviled reavers hunting and living in groups with an uncanny ability to camouflage so well they appear all but invisible. All this peril to make sure the children of Genesis are prepared for the many hardships that await them in their near future. Take the first of many dizzying steps into Devoid Comics and join the children of Genesis on their Agoge this summer 2021. I'd like to thank you for watching the video to the end.
Talk over
Please
myself
like,
right now.
comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, please click the links for the Facebook and Instagram to maybe show me some love over there as well. Once again, I thank you very much and have a great day.
Nicely done, man. I dig this.
I don't know what I'm doing with the video, at least. Never did nothing like that before.
It worked. It does work, man. I dig it. I dig it.
You're pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Hold up.
Thank you, guys.
Can you say in that voice?
I will tear the flesh, wear the flesh, be born into new worlds where the flesh is key. Like that? Something
Love
There
like
you go.
Damn. Holy shit. It's probably calming like an ASMR bit. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Hey, put the lotion in the breast.
All right. I got to play a whole bunch of commercials. Neff, tell everybody where they can find you. One more shot at that.
We are at
Kickstarter.
the Global Freak. That's FREQ on Twitter. We are the Global Frequency on Instagram. I hate Facebook. You can check out our YouTube channel, which is Global Frequency Studios, and we do have a website that we never check.
Cool. And Brian, tell everybody where they can find you.
Facebook, I don't like any of the social medias, so Facebook is really the only one I actually do fuck with. But at the Void Comics on Facebook, no nothing, just at the Void Comics, no space, no nothing.
If you can't find him and you really need to get a hold of him, hit me up. I'll put you in touch.
That's great.
Rich?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. I will be appearing at MCM London for the 3 days there, October 22nd to the 24th. I will be appearing at the MCon Liverpool show in mid-November. I will be appearing at the Reading Comic Con show towards the end of November. I'm definitely going to go to Wales in April. I'm going to go to Nottingham once again coming up in May, and I probably have a couple of shows in the middle of the beginning of the year. And Chapter 3 of the Incantessi will be released at the end of January, beginning of February, and it's going to be the issue that pulls a lot of everything together. It's going to be a nice table setter for not just the finish of this first arc of stories, Chapter 4, but will jump all the way through to the end where I'm either going to finish it either at Chapter 10 or Chapter 12. Oh, I also have my YouTube channel, The Richness, where every day I'll be drawing pages of the Incantessi. So there you go.
Yeah, he does that.
Yay.
He draws a lot.
I draw a lot.
I'm letting you guys know when the book that Rich and I are doing, you will not see a lot of that art until it is time. Okay?
That is true.
There's a lot. There's too much in this that we kind of got to keep under wraps, and you know.
Oh, I am. Don't worry. I am.
Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm telling our fans there's going to be a reason why you're not going to see a lot right away, because we're not going to give up a lot right away. It would be too easy to just give up the whole thing if we give up even a little bit right now.
That's another thing too. I'm going to say that I'm also going to draw pages of the stuff that Pops and I do live if he wants me to. If that's what.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want people seeing them until it's time.
Okay, you got it. I will not do that then. Because
it's going to be pretty amazing. You guys are all going to love it. And all we're going to say right now is in the ticker below.
Who is BD Wild?
Who is Big D Wild?
Who is Big D Wild?
Who's Big D Wild?
Big D
What the fuck did I say?
Big D Wild.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I can be secretive too, Neff. I learned from watching. When it is time,
Yeah.
all will be revealed.
Wow, that's deep.
I'm going to play about 10 commercials and get ready for my next show. Thanks you guys so much for coming out. Neff, killing it, dude.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Nice to meet you, Global Frequency. Neff.
Nice to meet you too, man. It's been a long
Everybody
time.
go check out Children in Genesis too. Dude, come on. He's fulfilling now. He's not, it's not after it gets funded down the road. He's fulfilling right now. Go ahead and get you some. Check it out. The Frog. Oh, I missed Frog. When did he pop in there? There you go.
Frog G's here. What up, Frog G?
Yeah, he is. He's been killing it with the links.
Yeah, he is.
We'll be right back.
My man.
On,
Yo, later, chat.
Right back on, go ahead.
I'll see you over on the Snake stream or by Alley or whenever. Salute.
All right, gentlemen. I'll see you cats later.
We'll be right back out here with Dory and Chris Hicks, or Chris Fisk, right there in the chat. We will be right back out here in about 10 minutes. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, commercials. Bunch of commercials. Are you ready for the commercials?
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
From author Brian K. Morris comes an epic tale of armor forged by a god, a hero forged by courage, and an ancient menace poised to re-emerge and threaten our world. Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, is available on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit